I am RJ Rashi from 92.7 Big FM, and I welcome all of you to Big Star Exchange. It's a very good opportunity and a great opportunity for me to be speaking to you guys. So let me just begin by saying कि when I heard कि the series is called ये काली काली आंखें, the song instantly stuck, and I've been humming it since for the last 2 days, singing ये काली काली आंखें. पहले मुझे बताइए कि why the name ये काली काली आंखें? How is it related to the series? Please tell me.
So just the way you reacted, that was the reaction we wanted from word go. And Shweta has the subsequent line, which is tururu tururu.
Yes, without it, song's incomplete.
So no, it is. I always thought it was apt for the title. It gives you the required, desired pulp element to the series. You straight away know what you're talking about. It's very memorable.
Yes.
And and it has got a dark thriller, pulp thriller attached to it. So I guess it suffices everything. So I thought it was just that. Also, it's got a melody. So this show is it's not mayhem. It's beautiful. It's a love story and mayhem in a love story.
Yes.
So it is actually a love story. So I thought it symbolizes all.
Absolutely.
And just to add to that, like from the minute we heard the title, Shweta and I really loved it. Anchal didn't like it so much. She needed a little convincing. But I think now that the interviews are on, she'll tell you that the reverse is true and she loved it and Shweta and I didn't like it, which is...
Okay, so we'll note that specially and we'll remember this.
Yes, please.
Anchal, we'll hold you accountable.
Definitely.
Tahir is already
still. Where is this coming? They have schemed it out because it was.
This is exactly what I
found. It was me who really loved the title, and I don't know about Tahir.
Such an amazing actor, Anchal.
His wit.
I was just about to say that. In fact, look at you already acting so well, Anchal.
I can guarantee you, Rashi, that Tahir's wit and sarcasm will take you by surprise. He is so flawless,
Oh, Tahir's acting skills have to come back on that, of course, yes. But yes, the next question is in fact directed towards Tahir. सबसे पहले बताओ यार, have you really been stuck between two women? कभी ऐसा हुआ है कि एक बहुत desire और बहुत love के बीच में आप फंसे हो and you have to choose and you're like, now what do I do?
Actually, ये तो हमने कभी पूछा ही नहीं था.
Very good question.
नहीं, ऐसा मेरे साथ तो कभी नहीं हुआ है एंड मैं चाहूंगा भी नहीं कि इस टाइप का ये काली काली आंखें वाला सिचुएशन हो because what makes it very difficult for Vikrant is not just that another girl likes him, पर वो लड़की कैसे फैमिली से आती है और क्या उसे बैक कर रहा है, that makes it really difficult. And as an actor sometimes I realize that I choose scripts because they are so dramatic and they've got so much conflict and drama in them. That's what makes them fun to play.
Right.
अच्छा, तो अगर लड़की इतनी influential political family से नहीं आती है तो चलेगा.
हाँ, मतलब फिर तो सोचेंगे ना. Yeah.
अच्छा, but usually love and desire दोनों एक ही सिक्के के पहलू होते हैं, तो एक ही लड़की में लोग ढूंढते हैं. But you've been lucky in this web series यार, एक तरफ श्वेता, एक तरफ आंचल. I mean, this is really amazing.
बिल्कुल, yeah. I've never done romance as a genre before. So ये मैं पहली बार ऐसे I was looking at a romantic drama and मतलब वो कहते हैं ना, देने वाला जब देता है तो छप्पड़ फाड़ के देता है, तो यही हुआ है. I've not got not one but two actresses.
Yeah, because I was obviously I remember you primarily through मर्दानी. जब आपको देखा था लाइक अरे यार ये तो बड़ा क्यूट सा लड़का, ये कैसे विलन है, स्टोरी कैसे करेगा यार, ऐसे थोड़ी हो सकता है. And then there was this dark intense person transforming on screen, and then when I saw the trailer for ये काली काली आंखें, I'm like अरे इसमें तो बिल्कुल रोमांटिक रोल कर रहे हैं ताहिर. और फिर सडनली उसमें भी फ्लिप हो जाता है when there's a scene in the trailer where Anchal is asking you do you love somebody else, and you look at Shweta and you're like no, and Shweta leaves. I'm like, oh, there he goes, that's his real personality coming out. Yeah.
अरे मेरे को ऐसे डार्क कंसीडर कर दिया, मैं वैसा हूँ नहीं लाइफ में. एक्चुअली काफी ऐसे सॉफ्ट एंड रोमांटिक एट हार्ट हूँ. आप आंचल से पूछो कितना मैंने हंसाया उसे सेट पे.
मैं अभी भी आपसे कांप रही हूँ, बात करते वक्त डर लग रहा है मुझे.
अरे
नहीं, of course I'm just joking, Tahir, of course. Tell me, where did you guys shoot the whole series? Where has it been shot? Very beautiful.
You need to ask us where we didn't shoot it.
My favorite was Ladakh.
Okay.
I loved shooting in Ladakh. बहुत मुझे मजा आया था जब हम वहाँ पे गए थे.
Okay.
नहीं, ये राशि आपने बहुत अच्छा सवाल पूछा है, क्योंकि ये जो शूट था वो सिद्धार्थ सर बताएंगे आपको एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिवली कितना बड़ा चैलेंज था हमारे लिए, क्योंकि ये 2 लॉकडाउन्स के बीच में हमने शूट किया था विद नाइट कर्फ्यूज एंड लॉकडाउन्स हैपनिंग ऑल ओवर बॉम्बे, पूना, भोपाल, ओमकारेश्वर, पटियाला, लद्दाख और मनाली में शूट हुआ.
Wow.
Pune.
So, it was also a good trip. Did you guys enjoy the traveling bit also while shooting?
Absolutely. Though it was really thoda to scary tha because of the pandemic, jo hopefully endemic, hopefully kya matlab haan ho hi chuka hai. But we all had to be super careful, and there's also a huge sense of responsibility that we need to have, because agar bhai ki actor ko jo ki in fact mujhe ho gaya tha, I was positive just before shoot, and you feel so horrible and you feel so bad because it's just not like you have to isolate. Aapko pura wo shoot hi nahi ho sakta. And I remember my first call was to Siddharth sir, and I'm like, sir, I'm so sorry. And he said, tumhari galti thodi na, why are you saying sorry? But even now everybody has to be super careful. But the travel is always, I really enjoy that.
Yeah, I have myself lived in Ladakh for a year, and I can totally like relate. Yeah, it was wonderful, and I never wanted to come back, to be very honest with you.
What were you doing there for a year? You were just like on holiday, or?
No, I was actually managing a resort there for a year,
amazing.
all by myself. Dream come true tha wo mere liye.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. So well, moving on. अभी मैंने बहुत सारा research करा, of course, and I know that each one of you has worked on a very specific character, role, genre. ये बताइए कि यहाँ पे कैरेक्टर से रिलेट करना कितना आसान या कितना मुश्किल था. We'll start with you, श्वेता, because गोलू का जो कैरेक्टर था, फिर उसके बाद मसान में जो आपने किया, अब जब मैं इसमें आपको देख रही हूँ तो लग रहा है कि दोनों का कुछ कुछ एसेंस है, but at the same time, you know, somewhere I or somebody else can also relate to your character. So how much did you relate to the character that you've been playing in this?
So Shikha is actually very different from who I am, and that is what I try to achieve with all my characters, because अपनी जिंदगी तो चली रही है, तो अपनी जिंदगी से इतनी जो आपके कैरेक्टर की जिंदगी अलग हो सके उतना मजा आता है. In fact, if you ask me a character which is similar to me, I actually wouldn't know what to do. So what I love about Shikha is how she feels about love and the purity of it, the innocence of it. That both Vikrant and Shikha, they're their own separate individuals, but when they come together, it's such an important unit. They know each other's dreams. They know what the other one likes, and they want to grow together, which I think in any relationship is very important. चाहे वो friendship हो, चाहे वो parents हो, growth and respect बहुत जरूरी होती है. So for me, that was fun. And as an actor, what I enjoyed the most were the action sequences, because the other action that I've done in other shows and films, I've been the one in charge and, you know, taking control. But you know, and I was tempted also, but then to play the other side, and that's what I realized, that is also strong. Just having a gun in your hand or having power, that doesn't make you strong. वो तो है ही आपको. You have, but when all that is taken away, what do? When you're fighting for your love, for your family, and still trying to be as calm as possible, still trying to be in control mentally. Yes. That is what makes Shikha, in fact, one of the strongest characters I've played, because she is trying to live her life not just for herself, but for everybody around her.
Right. Safe to say it is a very batata vada character, right? Bahar se soft, acha, and when the spices explode in your mouth, they're like, boom, wow, that's such an amazing feeling.
Thank you, Rashi.
Okay, so Tahir, आप बताइए. अब तो मुझे पता है, safe to say, कि you are this soft, romantic, kind-hearted person, not dark, not intense. So tell me, Tahir, आपके लिए कितना relatable था ये character play करना? In ये काली काली
he was very relatable, but at the same time very challenging to do, because conventionally जिस type के parts मैंने इससे पहले किए हैं, you spoke about Mardani, whether it's Mardani or Chichore or even 83, I've played very alpha male leaders kind of part where they are ready to take charge. But Vikrant is an ordinary guy. Like, he's an ordinary small town guy. He's got very simple dreams. His dream life is that he wants to move to a town of his liking, wants to get his dream job, wants to settle down with his dream girl. The challenge is what happens to an ordinary guy in extraordinary circumstances. पर जब उस पर इस type का pressure पड़ता है जो उसने सपनों में भी नहीं सोचा था. And how would he react to that? And that's where really the challenge was.
And आपको थोड़ी मुश्किल हुई ये पोर्ट्रे करने में, like switching from, you know, somebody who's very romantic, sort of a simple small town guy, to somebody who's stuck in a situation like this with a girl from a political family. How was that switch on screen for you?
It was really, really fun to do. And I think that's one of the great things about OTT, कि आपको OTT में 8 episodes मिलते हैं in which to get into your character much deeper. So ये जो switch होता है, it's not like it happens instantly over one episode. It is what happens when the pressure keeps mounting on the character. So, and it came very almost organically. क्योंकि what is the one thing that matters the most to this boy who is soft-hearted, who leads by his heart, wears his heart on his sleeve? And मेरा सच में ये मानना है कि कोई भी इंसान all bad या all good नहीं होता. There's always a little bit of bad and good in everyone. And it's about finding that one thing that if that thing gets disturbed or threatened, na, how do you then tilt that balance? And that's what it was for Vikrant. Like when that balance is tipped, then he starts going into the darker space. And it was great to first explore his lighter side, get to know that lighter side, and then go into the darkness.
Great, awesome. Anchal, coming to you, you have also played these sweet roles, you know, where the girl next door hai and she's very sweet kind of a thing. And then when I saw the trailer, I'm like, wow, Anchal is really that intense dark character जो हम expect कर रहे थे कि शायद ताहिर का role होगा इसमें. So tell me, Anchal, how difficult was it for you to relate to this character, and how did you bring this character live on screen?
First of all, thank you to Siddharth sir for, you know, casting me in this, because you're right, you know, I have always been given such roles, and even if in the past I have demanded to audition for very, you know, a character which has a lot of shades and it's so colorful, I haven't been given that opportunity, you know, because of a certain way, probably how I look or how I talk, I don't know. So this role has just broken that.
And how?
So thank you so much for that. And at an emotional level, I really related to the character of Purva because we both are driven by passion and love. It's just the approach and a mentality and a psychological differences that we had to really work on. And for that, I had workshops with Debindu Bhattacharya and Siddharth sir.
But it's been wonderful talking to you guys. And I really look forward to watching Ye Kaali Kaali Aankhein on Netflix starting on 14th of January. Makar Sankrant ka din hai. Shubh din pe shuruaat ho rahi hai iski, which is brilliant. So I wish you all a very, very good luck. And I really look forward to this web series. All the best. And thank you so much for speaking with us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Rashi.
92